All right, this is one thing I wanted to talk about really quick. I've had this happen to me a couple times in games in GTA 5. I don't know if you are one that likes to do the fast travel. When you get to a point where you have a lot of properties, I've got like, I don't know, three or four garages, an auto shop, a vehicle warehouse, um, I've got a bunker, the Maze Bank, CEO office, the nightclub. I've got, here's the auto shop. Finally, I've just got here a little bit ago, but I was playing a mission, ended up around the Route 68 garage, one of the garages I have, and I don't recall fast traveling. I might have gone to the Grand Chaparral Clubhouse. Um, I was bouncing around. I do a lot of the fast traveling between places. I got an MC, motorcycle club, uh, yeah, up at the Grand Chaparral, and so I do a lot of fast traveling. And I did stop at one of the garages. I have a garage. I think it's like one of the Route 68 garages, I believe, near my counterfeit cash facility. And I remember getting one of the Dune uh, vehicles out of the garage and driving it around, and then I ended up, I think, fast traveling to the Los Santos Customs or the car meet to do some. I wanted to go AFK, so I, borrowed one of the cars, went up the ramp so that I could accumulate money in the, nightclub and so on. But I somehow misplaced my oppressor. And I don't know if anybody else has run into this too, where you try to request your terabyte and the terabyte shows up without the oppressor in it. I do think at one point I did come to the auto shop, but I don't remember fast. Maybe I did fast travel from here to some other location, but I always request the oppressor to come. I'm always using the oppressor as my main vehicle. That's been a couple times now where I've misplaced it, where I've left a game, come back. I've tried to request it. I request a personal vehicle, and in this case, that dune buggy came to me. I came out of the nightclub. I fast traveled from the car meet to the nightclub, requested my personal vehicle. The dune buggy showed up, and I'm like, oh man, I remember I took it out of the garage. So what it does, I guess, is automatically switches over to your new personal vehicle. But I wasn't able to go to my services menu, request the terabyte. The terabyte shows up with no oppressor in it. And there's also an option where you can request the oppressor separately from the terabyte. But it says the menu would say, I can even show you what it does say. It would say that it showed up, uh, it's not stored anywhere. Sorry about that. I'm trying to stumble for words this morning. But here it says you're not too far from a suitable road. But I was actually standing outside the nightclub and it said you do not have an oppressor in storage or you do not have a vehicle in storage. Well, I certainly did. It took me a while to figure it out. I had to fast travel between all my garages. I have a 50 car garage, an Eclipse garage up in Vinewood. And finally, I'm like, okay, where were all the last places the several last places I went to? Well, one of them was my auto shop, and sure enough, there's my oppressor. So I don't know if anybody else has had this issue where you're playing and you jump out of the game and maybe you forget where some of the last places were that you were at. Um, but here it is. I actually have it back now, but it's kind of annoying. I wish there was a little better way to manage that. If somebody knows of a way to do that, let me know.